decided to do a passion project about radioactivity when I read a book about the elements. I became very interested in radioactive elements and radioactivity. One thing that you need to know to understand radioactivity is that all elements have multiple isotopes. Different isotopes of one element have the same number of protons, but a different number of neutrons, and for radioactive elements, different half-lives. A half-life is the time it takes for half of any amount of a radioactive isotope to decay and turn into another element. A radioactive atom does not have enough neutrons in its nucleus for it to be stable. It will usually give off neutrons and protons, electrons, X-rays, and gamma rays. When an atom has the perfect ratio of neutrons to protons, it is stable. For example, carbon-14 has 8 electrons instead of the usual 6. When it radiates beta particles, it becomes stable nitrogen-16. In most elements, the less common isotopes are radioactive. The discovery of X-rays opened the door to the discovery of radioactivity. The person who found them on accident. He found a type of ray which penetrated opaque paper and named it an X-ray because it was mysterious. Marie and Pierre Curie coined the term radioactivity and found that uranium and thorium are radioactive. Marie Curie also discovered radium and polonium, but later in life died of radiation-related diseases. It seems that later people didn't get the hint. Ernest Rutherford bombarded a piece of gold foil with alpha particles. Most of the particles went straight through, but some came straight back. He concluded that most of an atom is empty space, and most of its mass is concentrated in a positively charged area in the center. He also found that radioactive particles went through a process of decay which varied between elements and turned oxygen into nitrogen using alpha particles. There are several different types of radioactive decay. Alpha, beta minus, and beta plus, and gamma decay are the most common. Alpha decay is positive and is 2 protons and 2 neutrons. It can't even go through a piece of paper. Beta decay is negative and is an electron. There is also a type of beta decay that is a positron, a positive electron. Both types of beta decay are stopped by a sheet of aluminum foil. Gamma radiation has no charge and is energy that is given off by a nucleus that has given off radiation. It can only be stopped by a lot of matter. Lead is usually used because of its density and relative cheapness compared to other very dense materials. This is a Geiger counter which detects radiation. Radiation is measured in millirem, which is dependent on particle type and size of person. People usually get hit by 1 millirem of radiation every 4 days. Normal X-rays also give off radiation, and different X-rays give off different amounts of radiation. 1 millirem increases the chance of dying from cancer by 1 in 4 million, which is equal to a life expectancy shortened by 2 minutes, which is equal to the risk from, for example, crossing streets 5 times or driving 5 extra miles in a car. Radiation can degrade semiconductor materials and make solar panels used on spacecraft gradually become less efficient. It can disrupt the flow of electricity in circuits, causing phantom commands and alter making cells grow uncontrollably. Polonium is used in antiseptic brushes. In the early 1900s, everyone wanted to associate their products with radium, even if they had no radium in them. One thing that did have radium was luminous watches. People who painted the watches got radium-related diseases. It seems that they didn't take the hint from Marie Curie's death. Thorium is very common and is used for arc welding, and a radium-thorium health drink was made in the early 1900s, and it wasn't very healthy, obviously. Uranium was used in dishes, including red Fiesta Lanabane before 1942, but also other colors, brands, and times, and is also used in green uranium Vaseline glass. Plutonium is used in old pacemakers, and americium-41 in oxide form is used in smoke detectors. Uranium was used in an atomic bomb, uranium-235 to be specific, and depleted uranium, or uranium-238, which is like the waste from what people use for pure, the leftovers from when people try to make it bombs, is used in armor-piercing projectiles, which is a bad idea because when they hit their target, the uranium leaks and makes a radioactive mess. Plutonium was used in an atomic bomb, and it's hard to make a bomb out of it. Nuclear power is 15% of the world's electricity, but waste can cause problems. Gamma rays are used to sterilize food. Technetium is bone-seeking and can be used to detect bone cancer using a gamma ray camera, such as in this image. It's generated by the radioactive decay of molybdenum-99. Californium is a neutron radiation source. Neutron radiation makes things exposed to it become radioactive, which is used in saying what things are made of. X-rays can kill cancerous tissue, reduce the size of tumors, and reduce pain. An isotope of iodine is used to treat thyroid. Nuclear medicine is like a technetium, giving the patient a slightly radioactive substance that is drawn to a certain internal organ. This is a picture of the nucleus of fermium, which is element number 100, which was created by elements 95 through 110 by bombarding uranium with